tickets for you online. Go to alancoxshow.com. Use the keyword contests, and you can try to win some tickets there. Another chance for you to get yourself $1,000 at 3:30, about 7 or 8 minutes from now. Last week for you to go fund yourself up to 16 times a day. You can grab $1,000. So last week for it, but still plenty of chances between now and Friday night for to score some cash. 1 hour from now, another pair of tickets for Rage Against the Machine. I have those for you at 4:20 all this week. It's the only time all day here at WMMS that you can get those tickets.
And if you're
4:20,
a live stream listener, I don't put the contest on the live stream because there's a delay. So you wouldn't have a chance to call in at the right time anyway.
Same thing with people listening on the app.
Yeah, if you're listening on the app, you're listening on the live stream, watching on the live stream, around 4:20, that's when you turn on the actual radio.
There you go.
And call in.
Yeah. So Rage Against the Machine has set July 29th for their date at the Romo Fijo with Run the Jewels, and I will have those tickets for you all week at 4:20. I'm out on Thursday, but I will still have a thing where you can win at 4:20 on Thursday. So keep that in mind. And then we'll be giving away we're giving away Stones tickets at the show site now, but we'll be giving away on the show very soon too. June 19th is when the Stones will make their return to Cleveland after 18 years, I think somebody said.
I'm loving the GA tickets too for the Rage show. I love that idea.
If you get there, I mean, I shudder to think what those lines are going to look like.
It's going to be ridiculous, but
I realize that's an old guy thing to say.
Mm-hmm. No, it's real.
But it is real. So the tickets are $125 a pop, but it's general admission. So we figure all that out. Can you feel it? We're 30 seconds away from the happiest time of the day. They determined that 3:25 in the afternoon is when people are happiest.
That's when I feel sleepiest.
At work. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sleepiest.
I'm pretty tired.
3:25?
Yes.
Yeah? Maybe don't send so many broom pictures at midnight.
Okay, first of all, I needed to do my laundry. Okay? I was awake, and it had to happen.
Yeah.
Second
Why do you
of
do
all,
laundry in the morning?
Because I have other things I need to do in the morning. That's when I either go to the gym or I'll work out or I'll prep stuff.
You'll go to the gym or you'll work out?
I'll go to the gym or I'll work out because going to the gym does not mean that I'm working out, just so you know.
Is that where you're testing your new laundry? Your freshly
Yes.
laundered clothes?
That's actually where I do my laundry.
At the gym?
At the gym.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I just wash them in the showers. Mm-hmm. And then I hang them to dry, or I use.
Do you beat them against rocks that are like metal weight plates?
Yeah, barbells, squat rack. I just take all my laundry and I bring it in dirty, and it leaves pretty clean. To be honest with you.
All right.
No, but that's when I do work. I didn't mean to say workout. Like I'll be doing my website or emails or this or that or catching up on stand-up stuff and editing whatever and. All that happens before the show because at nighttime.
Yeah, but you could do your laundry while you're doing that.
A lot of that stuff doesn't take place from home, though. I don't work. I can't get work done from home, so I need to go to like a coffee shop.
You can't get work done from home.
No. I've tried 1,000 different things. Everyone's like, oh, just get ready for the day like you're going to go into the office. And I'm like, it does not change things because I spend so...
It's a mental block.
I spend so little time at home that when I am there, I'm not doing anything else. I want to relax. I don't get to be in my house often, and I just can't... I can't mentally make the switch to turn it from like relaxing on my couch or sleeping in or whatever it might be. I can't switch it on and off to be like, okay, now it's work mode until I like go to a coffee shop or go to the library to actually sit down and do work.
Library.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Okay. The library.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Plus, I feel like I never time it out right to do laundry in the morning. Because I've been like I said, we have one washer and one dryer, so if it's being used, I am screwed. Or the
Your
dryer
whole building has one washer and one dryer.
It's only 6 units, yeah.
Oh.
It's in the basement, yeah.
They should have more than
They
one.
did have two.
It's one old dude that runs the place. He doesn't hire anybody to do anything. He's been banging around on water heaters and stuff all week, so this guy is like...
And I bet you they charge you for the washer and dryer, don't they?
Yeah, it's $1 to wash, $1.50 to wash, $1 to dry.
Do you actually have to like put the money in the machine?
Put the quarters in and push it.
Oh, wow, that is old-fashioned because we had a card, like when I lived in, like, when I was throwing hands on Prospect Avenue, like my old apartment building even had like a little card you put in, and that's how you change your
and if you're lucky, your clothes come out of the dryer somewhat damp.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Well, the dryer takes an hour and 20 minutes.
Well,
It
that's what I'm
takes
saying.
80 minutes to dry your clothes. So that's when you're like, why are you up at... I'm like, I started my laundry at 7 o'clock when I got home.
Oh, my God.
But by the time it's done, I'm dead serious. One load of laundry takes almost 2 hours.
I got you.
I used to get so pissed when people would want to come down and do laundry, and like if I still had a load sitting in there from before, I would come back down and like put it in the dryer, and my stuff sitting on top of like the dryer, just all wet.
That's your fault.
That's
you
not
need to
my
set
fault.
an alarm. Yes,
that is not my fault. Like
you need to set an alarm if it takes 35 minutes to
don't
do
touch
wash.
my crap.
Then
Yeah,
don't
but
leave
then
it
don't
in the
leave
washer.
it in the washer.
I'm 100%
right
on
with
their
you.
team. Yeah.
I'm on Mary's side with this.
If
because
you leave your
if you
stuff-
leave stuff in there and there's
it's
a
getting pulled
limited
out.
amount of washers to use, I'm pulling your crap out.
It's on you to know the timing of the washer.
I
and
set
dryer.
alarms on my phone. Even doing laundry at midnight, I set an alarm on my phone to like go at least check it and be like, all right, I'll check back in 5 minutes or whatever if it's not done yet.
Like I have literally like maybe taken a nap, and sometimes I miss my alarm because I usually do set an alarm. I obviously want my clothes done. I don't want to deal with that all night. But there have been times where like I've woken up late or sleep through my alarm, and then I come down there and it's just like a big pile of wetness.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Water dripping from the washer. I'm like, I'm gonna put my finger in somebody's face when they
Nope.
come down the steps. I'm
You
like,
don't have
no.
any right to put your finger in someone's face.
It's that
That's
one
your
time-
fault.
No,
Yes.
It's your fault, yeah.
I'm trying to see. I'm like, okay, was it
You're
a woman?
lucky if I put it on top of the washer.
Was
Don't
it a
put
woman
on the
or a man?
ground.
I'm trying to look inside the washer underneath and see like what type of clothes there are. So I'm like, if it's a woman, I was like, I'm gonna put my finger in her face. I was like, if it's a dude, he getting clapped.
What a tough guy.
I was so mad.
If it's a woman, I'm going to yell at her. If it's a guy,
Get his
won't,
number.
I won't do anything.
I will put my pinky in their nostril. Don't mess with me.
Pinky in the nostril. Now
Well,
what?
you're wrong in that situation. So,
Now-
It only happened a couple times, but it happened.
Now why shouldn't they mess with you?
or why shouldn't they just remove your clothes to do their own laundry?
But he said, "Don't mess with me." Why shouldn't they mess with you?
Because I'm mean. when
How
I'm angry.
so?
I'm mean when I'm angry, and I say mean things.
You're petty. That's not mean.
Yeah.
That's not so.
Don't-
don't let me get you, because if I-
But what's that got to do with somebody
I'm just-
in a laundry context?
I mean, okay, but that's fine. You take my clothes.
might
out
work
of-
on Twitter.
Take my
How
clothes
does
out
it
of the
work in
washer.
the laundry room?
If you give me an opportunity to get you, I'm gonna take every opportunity to get you. Like if I see an opportunity like down there, if you are late one day, I'm gonna take your stuff out. If I see that,
Yeah, that's the
That's
rule.
what you should do.
That's
if you
what
leave
they're
your stuff
saying.
in there,
That's what
it gets
Bill
taken
and
out.
Mary are saying.
if I see them on the side of the road and they just need help, I'm gonna just drive right past. Like I'm gonna
That's
just wait.
different than mistiming your laundry alarm.
If they're like if they need help carrying groceries in and they're shorthanded and they fall on the ice, oops.
But you wouldn't do those things anyway.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't
I
do
was a
any of
wonderful
those things.
I was a wonderful neighbor when I lived in that apartment.
You were helping people carry groceries in.
Yes, because Bill saw my apartment building. It was so weird because you had to have a key to get into the courtyard. Then you had to have a key to get into the lobby. Then you had to have a key to get into my apartment. There was like 3 keys. Nothing was automatic. So if you're carrying stuff in, it will be like
I have 2. It's a pain in the ass.
20-minute process. So
Yeah.
yes, we would help each other out. We would hold the gate open for each other. Let me find out that you were the one that took my stuff out of the washer. I'm closing that gate right in your face.
But the bottom line
you're
is
not even
you're
in-
responsible for your laundry.
You're not acknowledging the fact that you're wrong in leaving your stuff in the washer, even if you nap or whatever it is. That is your fault, not theirs.
And a
It's like being-
washer takes like 20 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Mine takes like almost 50.
It's like being late for an appointment. What you're telling them is that your time is more valuable than theirs.
I'm saying stuff happens.
Everybody has the same limited amount of time to do laundry.
I mean, not necessarily. At that time, I really didn't.
So you mean you had more time to do laundry?
he was
but-
just
I-
even
I-
more negligent.
No, I had less time.
Okay, well then you should have been even more vigilant about doing your laundry.
You're missing the point that I was like so exhausted. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this, I have so much.
Doesn't
and
matter.
I slept through my alarm. I slept through my alarm.
So what?
I don't.
So it's your fault.
Sleeping through the alarm is such a hard thing to do.
And it's not real.
I had to be really, really.
That's
sleepy.
like telling someone I didn't get your text. Yes, you did. You ignored it. You didn't sleep through your alarm. It went off and you shut it off and you went back to sleep.
No, that's not true. I really have slept
So
through
it
my
was
alarm.
still going on. Your alarm was still going off when you woke up.
No, my alarm goes off. Like it'll go for maybe like 10 minutes, and then after a while, it'll just shut off.
And you slept through 10 minutes of an alarm.
Apparently,
On your phone?
I don't believe 1 second of that.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me saying what?
I don't believe
He doesn't
you
believe that you don't
me.
believe him.
Yes, I don't believe that because
I don't.
Stuff
I don't.
happens.
I don't understand how any person could sleep through a phone
It
alarm.
happens all the time.
I don't believe. That's fine. You can say that. I don't believe it.
People sleep through their alarms all the
No,
time.
I think a lot of people will say that they sleep through their alarm.
They hit
but they
snooze.
are
They
snoozing
turn it off and go back
or they're
to
turning
sleep.
it off and going back to sleep.
I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah.
Although,
And if I did do it, I don't remember doing it.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. People are still
Yes,
sleeping.
but like, does that still count?
Yes.
Yes, because you're a grown-ass person and responsible for what you do.
People do
Try telling your boss, I slept through my alarm, and that's why I'm 2 hours late. They don't care.
And I would be
They're
like,
not going to care. They go, well, get 2 alarms. Get 3 alarms. Get a vibrating pillowcase that's hooked up to your alarm.
Lay on it.
At this point now, I have 3 alarms.
If it was important enough, the point is, if things are important enough to someone, they'll figure out.
Yes,
how to
but I
get
didn't
through.
think it was that important. It was some laundry. Like, I didn't think
And
you had
that's
to leave me
why
out
you turned off your alarm.
I didn't turn on my.
Because it wasn't that important to you.
I didn't turn
That's
off my
right.
alarm.
If you had somebody coming over to get a little something, you wouldn't sleep through your goddamn alarm.
I did have someone come over. That's why I wanted my goddamn laundry done.
Well, but you wouldn't sleep through your alarm.
I'm sure I
You'd
have.
set 2 or 3 alarms.
I certainly have. I was notifying this guy on Grindr, and he was getting ready to come over, and it was right after I got done bartending or bar backing, and it was the end of the night or early morning, and he's like, "Hey, let me come through."
Too much pound cake.
And then right when he was parking outside, I fell asleep.
I had a guy say that. He was like, hey, he lived an hour away. He was like, if you still want to come over tonight, I just want you to know that I'm really tired and I might be asleep when you get here. And I was like, well, I'm not playing this game with you either. I'm going to come over. I'm not. And he was like, well, no, still come, but just don't be mad at me if I'm asleep when you get here.
I might be asleep.
And I was like, I will 100%. I said that to him. I was like, I will 100% be mad at you if I drive an hour and you're asleep.
Absolutely.
And he was like, well, I'm just letting you know. I'm like, then we're just not going to hang out tonight. Like, that's,
But I felt
Could
terrible.
you imagine being somebody who was so upset because somebody was asleep when they got to their place?
I'm
Listen,
saying this was premeditated.
I've got I bet. I got $1,000 for you to win here. A chance for you to go fund yourself. Don't sleep on this. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword CRAZY to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info, standard data, and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's CRAZY to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
I was trying to find video for this, and I couldn't find it. I just had the audio for you. This is a woman who was on a plane in Europe. This is a woman, and the plane is going through a lot of turbulence. And they're attempting to land the plane. This was going from Madrid to Amsterdam. And everybody on the plane is pretty freaked out because the weather prevented the plane from landing on multiple attempts. So they're trying to get the plane down. There are 300 passengers on board, and it got caught in Storm Sierra, spelled like the singer. And the plane
What about the
eventually...
mist?
Huh?
Is it spelled like the
Nope,
mist?
different spelling. The plane eventually had to go back to Spain after 3 failed attempts. Now, I don't know the distance between Spain and Amsterdam, but it must not be a really long way if you can't land in Amsterdam and they go, let's just go back to Spain. It's not like New York to L.A. But this woman is flipping out.
Stop for the patient, hoor. Kan niet landen, hoor.
So imagine you're already stressed out, right? And then that woman is on there screaming her goddamn head off.
What do you even say to somebody that?
You're like, lady,
You
if we're
can't
going to
say
die, we're
anything.
going to die, all right? Would
we're
you calm
already
down?
in the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you can't tell her to calm down if she thinks we're gonna die.
Probably not gonna
Tell
help
anybody.
either.
Nothing she could do about it.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna cry. I would definitely cry.
Did you hear everybody else screaming on that plane? No. They're all in the
Because
same plane.
they
There's
didn't think-
one woman screaming.
Because they didn't think they were gonna die. But if she thought they were
No,
gonna
they
die,
all
why do I care?
had the same information.
They all had this. They were all in the same pressurized metal tube going 800 miles an hour in a storm.
Yeah,
They're all freaking out.
It's uncomfortable, but yeah, so is the landing. I mean, you can't tell somebody how they are supposed to react to that, to receiving information.
I
like
would
that.
want to go over to her and be like, lady, listen, what do you do?
You can't
Start
do
reading the
anything.
Bible to her? What do you think would calm her down?
Nothing.
Start quoting scriptures? I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
you give
know.
her the airplane slap.
What is that?
The slap from the movie Airplane.
From the movie
Oh.
Airplane. Maybe you get her a Sierra Mist.
Ma'am, would you like a free cocktail? She's like, ah, yes. Thank you.
Stop for the patient, hoor. Nilo Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, if somebody please punch that woman in the face repeatedly. I'm going to try to land this plane again. Amsterdam, this storm.
Just loud.
It's tough. We're going to try to get back to Spain. If anybody on this plane hablas español, please come up to the cockpit.
Okay.
Try to get a fresh pair of shorts for my co-pilot. And if that woman who was back there is all right, apparently she's still
This
screaming.
audio of Poundcake coming back and finding his clothes all taken out of the washing machine.
No, I wanted to spit fire. I wasn't sad. I was angry.
If you're a person in 34B whose clothes are still in the washer in the back of the plane, please remove them, put them in the dryer in cargo. And I'm going to try to get this plane back to Spain. Again, if need anything from us?
I just pictured him pitching the credit card. He signed up for the United Miles.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, 60,000 bonus miles.
This opportunity will never come again.
Tell you what, if we all live through this, you get yourself 60,000 bonus miles. Free subscription to Sky Mall.
This one-of-a-kind offer.
One-of-a-kind offer.
Once in a
Right.
lifetime.
At the end, she was screaming like she was getting stabbed. Like she was screaming like there was physical pain going on in her body.
She could have been getting stabbed as she was going down. You don't know.
getting stabbed.
Everyone's jumping to conclusions. She could be like, "This guy's trying to murder me while they're trying to land the plane."
Ladies and gentlemen, please calm down. Please listen to me. Thank you. We've been thrown off course just a tad and can't seem to change course.
Miss, are you telling us absolutely everything?
Not exactly. We're also out of coffee.
Oh, it was a simpler time for jokes, wasn't it, Bill? Oh, we're also out of coffee.
It's funny.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive. You'll notice they've never remade the movie Airplane.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to improve on that film?
Ever watch Soul Plane?
Thankfully, no. I have never watched Soul Plane. Wasn't Kevin Hart in that?
That was
Yeah.
like, I feel like that was his debut movie.
I feel like that
It
It
was...
was
wasn't
in
his-
40-Year-Old Virgin.
It wasn't his first movie, but it was one of the first that he starred in. But it was also, he's talked about this on like podcasts before, where that one was one of the most pirated movies, and it bombed real hard at the box office. But it's only because 6 months earlier someone got a copy of it and just made DVDs and sold them all in the hood.
Really?
So like everybody saw it, but nobody went to see it.
Nobody paid to see it.
Right, and it was also the movie where I think he has said, that's when I decided I really needed to step up my stand-up game,
Yeah,
because I didn't
exactly.
want to make crap like Soul Plane for the rest of my
I don't
life.
think he had his
I didn't wanna
production company back then.
I didn't want to get typecast. No, everything he ended up having was from putting his nose to the grindstone
Yeah.
and getting back and doing stand-up again.
Because in Hollywood, they didn't care that people saw it. They cared that the box office was real low. So they're like, well, you're not going to be in any more movies. So then he went out on the road and just built up a huge stand-up audience.
You probably ended up watching a pirated copy, Poundcake.
Probably. Now that I think about it,
It was
yeah.
mixed in with the porn you were selling at school. You're like, hey, what is this? Soul Plane?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
My-
come on.
my porn empire.
Yeah. I wanted white bolts, black nuts. What is
You
this?
thought it was a feet porn, like a foot porn. S-O-L-E.
Foot porn?
Soul
Oh,
plane.
Soul Plane.
Oh, memory lane.
Soul playing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Rage Against the Machine tickets for you, closer to 420. That's when you're going to get them from me all this week. 35192 if you want to text for anything. You can watch the show, alancoxshow.com. You can listen live anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on